I mean, I'm playing Cthulhu, and it's actually not going to win me the game. I feel like Cthulhu should do more. Please kill off his 5 minion. Okay, thank God. Okay, his board has been wiped. This buys me probably at least 1 more turn. Maybe even 2, because he's going to have to try to kill the 6/6 probably. So I'm fine with that. I'm actually pretty upset right now. This was the matchup I wanted to use, or I wanted to snipe with my Mill Rogue. This is literally, Priest was literally the deck I wanted to snipe. Well, now I'm sad. I don't think that Death's Head Cultist is proactive enough. I think in this deck, I need to figure out a way. I need to figure out a way to fit in a Guidance. I think Guidance is a really, really good card to generate resources, especially in a class like this that has very few ways of generating resources. This is the highest value card. The other two are good, but not good into Priest. Ysera's pretty fun. It's nice. Play some more Cthulhu Rogue. I already have the content for that. I'll probably play it soon, though. Like, it's definitely one of the decks that I will probably play sooner rather than later. Like, it's on my radar, you know? Another portal. I want to save this. I think one of the few ways that we're going to be able to kill off a priest is through, what's it called? An OTK of some sort. So let's go for an OTK. Portal, just kill it off, go face, no big deal. We get a 3/4. We'll probably portal it again, play this, do some crazy stuff. It's too early in the game for the priest to ever want to Elucia me, so it doesn't really matter either. So now all we gotta do, all we have to do is draw Alakir and a Lightning Bloom. And we're good, and we're golden. That's all we have to do, though. Let's play this. We want to save the portal to potentially kill something later on. Primordial Studies generates me resources. I like that, and moving on. Don't like Shaman in Standard, but it's fun and wild. I can see that. So you got the second Diligent Note Taker. Really, all we need now is a Lightning Bloom, and we win. And Alakir, obviously. Give me a cheap spell damage minion. One that draws me a card. Pretty good. Serpent Shrine Portal. Can you stop calling stuff that does less than 30 damage no TK? I mean, for the most part, you're still killing them mostly on that one turn. Hit the 1/3 immediately, please. No. Why would you hit the 1/3 last? That's so cringe. It's actually going to make me so sad. I mean, yes, it's technically not an OTK, but it also still is an OTK. Like, the goal is to still kill them in one turn in burst. It's just a lot simpler to say than say, like, oh, I'm going to play the thing that'll do about 21 damage in order to kill him over the course of a couple of turns. It's either that or OTK, which is so much easier to say. Another Raised Dead is lame. What bounce is there in this deck? I don't even know if there is a bounce for this card. I'll just go Maw and pass. I don't know if there is a Shaman doesn't have a bounce is what I'm trying to say. What Shaman bounce card is there? If there is a bounce card, I could try to run a bounce card for Ysera. But I don't think that they do, right? What? No! No! This is the deck I played that one time. I'm getting bamboozled. I would like to draw more cards, please. Thank you. These 3/4s are quite problematic. Let's make them smaller. Oh no. Guidance is not bad. I don't want to overload though, so I can't really do that. We'll take Tidal Wave. If he gets a ton of Gibberlings, this could end up being decent for me, actually. And pass. Oh, run Brewmaster? And hope that I go second so I have the coin? Or draw Lightning Bloom. But I don't need to do that. I have Lightning Bloom with double Diligent Note Takers. So we go Alakir. Then we go Lightning Bloom, Diligent Note Taker. Oh my god. That's disgusting. That was a disgusting play, actually. That was super clean. I respect it. I think I play Ysera next turn. I need to draw Lightning Bloom. If I end up overdrawing a Lightning Bloom, that'll be so sad. If I draw Lightning Bloom, we play Ysera next turn, we win. Okay, never mind, we don't win. A cheap thing, please. Could potentially lead to more draw down the road, I guess. We'll just wipe and pass. You only need one bloom. It goes Alakir, one Lightning Bloom. Then you have 4 mana left. Then you go Note Taker, Nightmare. And then you Nightmare again. Because Nightmare is 0. You only need one Lightning Bloom. And I already have all of the other combo pieces. Okay, well, we have all the combo pieces now. We literally just play this and hope to not die next turn. And then we win, right? You know. Dream it. Why not? You only need one bloom. I think historically this matchup has been unfavorable for control shamans, but today is the start of a new age. So we go Alakir, then we go Lightning, so we have 4 mana, and we don't trigger the spell burst on these. Then we go Boom Boom, Nightmare once, double activate this, and then we'll Nightmare 2 more times, and that's 15 damage with Wind Fury. That would be an OTK. I didn't even call it an OTK incorrectly. That's 30 damage right there. Okay, that's it. We got the clip. Let's get out of here. Call it a day. To stop an Envoy on turn 5. The other cards are less important. I guess Instructor Fireheart's actually a pretty good late game card as well. Basically, how you beat Warlock is you try to do things that counter some of their late game plays and also keep cards that exclusively help you in your late game plays. So, generally speaking, you want to keep cards like Ysera, Alakir, and stuff like that. Ysera, yeah. Alakir, Talon, Kazakus, Instructor Fireheart. Like, all of the cards you wouldn't normally keep because they're bad to keep, you would want to keep. Wait, but Double Lift, how old are you? If apparently, you're older than me. That's crazy. Is Mancrick Priest that good? No. No, Mancrick Priest is not good. It was a meme deck that happened to work well one time. I'm gonna take the Rockbiter weapon. Because if we don't get Nightmare, it could potentially combo with Alakir to push a lot of damage as well. If we don't get Nightmare. Wait, we already have Ysera. I might have goofed a little bit. First time watching an actual live stream. Good evening. Hey, Zeno, how's it going, my friend? I hope you're having a good one. Hope you're doing swell. If I end up drawing this later, it draws me cards. I do like trying to draw extra cards. But the problem is I'm going to have to draw it. Which could be an issue. Do you think Warlock is the worst matchup? I would say that Warlock is one of your worst matchups, because if it burns your Alakir or one of your Cthulhu pieces, I guess if it burns one or the other, you still have one win condition because this deck has two. But if it burns both somehow, which isn't even that unlikely, you'll just lose. What do you think about the 5 mana watch post? 5 mana watch post? Wait, what? There's a 5 mana watch post? Since when? I know there's a 2, 3, and a 4. There's nothing really to play here. We just totem and pass. Like, all of these cards you want to save for later. Lurker Below is the only card that I want to use, and I want to save that for Sociologist to kill at least half the board. Only 40 likes, by the way. Kinda cringe. True. Kinda cringe. Hit the 3-7, please. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Okay. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Ogre Manser's fight. Oh, the 4 mana watch post is garbage. Never play it. It's literally useless like 90% of the time. It's terrible. $23. By the way, I sniped that you just tried to message me on Discord, but didn't. Didn't have the courage to do so. Yeah, I was gonna contact you, but then I forgot. In my defense, I did get my second COVID shot and was out of town for the past 2 days. In my defense. But I should have messaged you the day before. On the 12th. Because I was gone the 13th and 14th. That's also kind of cringe. Yeah. There's really no defense for it. Huh? What an odd play. What an odd play. That way we can kill it with this next turn and wipe the board. Did you feel sick after you got your second shot? I mean, a headache a little bit. And I felt tired, but I also got not that much sleep the night before, so it could have been that. Don't burn Alak here. Okay. Kazakus is sad, but no Cthulhu pieces and no Alak here. That is poggers. That is PogChamp, to say the least. Decent board wipe. It's not bad, actually. Then we'll just get a 3-drop. It's fine. If I had a singular beast in this deck, this would be good. There is no third COVID shot. Hearthstone Mathematics used your content in their latest video. I knew they did it in one of their tier list videos. I don't really watch that much. Literally all of my time is school, girlfriend, and doing this. And then I play TFT with friends at night. I don't really watch that much content anymore, which is kind of sad. I wish I did watch more. This will draw me 3 cards. It will not overdraw me. that's sick. Oh, that one's kind of lame. Okay, okay, okay. He can't play Yasharaj yet, so we're very close. But we don't have Alakir or Body of Cthulhu. So if he has Yasharaj into Ticketus, I'm going to lose a lot of stuff, which is kind of bad. Well, I'm glad you pop into the stream from time to time, Double Lift. I don't know why I'm so bad at, like, contacting people and whatnot. But I'm sorry that I've ignored you a little bit. I actually am. I feel bad. Guidance to generate resources. Hopefully we can get something that draws. I just want to empty my hand a little bit. Another Rockbiter weapon wouldn't be too bad. Okay. I could potentially OTK him with Inara as well. I could potentially OTK him if I find Inara as well. The problem is he's going to ticket us again. He's going to burn Alakir, Inara, and my last Cthulhu piece. All right here. Yasharaj, burn all three of those cards right here. Just like that. My snap is not working. Yeah, I'll message you after I'm done streaming, Double Lift. Yep, there's Yasharaj. He's going to ticket us. He's going to burn my most important cards. Oh, he missed all three! Oh, that's so sick! Oh my gosh, wait, we can actually still win. Okay, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. I'm still close to dying, don't get me wrong, but I'm not dead. This Devouring Missiles is really good. Okay, that did not go as well as I hoped. But, to be fair, it still went a lot better than it should because I still have all my win conditions. That's fine. You can't really do anything with achievement points. No. Do you think Control Priest is better with or without Cthulhu? I've always been a for Cthulhu kind of guy, but I've slowly been shifting towards not Cthulhu. Like, I've tested it out a little bit, and your deck just feels less diluted. You know? It feels not as bad. Because sometimes you'll, like, draw a Cthulhu piece when you really want to be drawing other cards in your deck. And, like, very few times when you get to Cthulhu, it only really helps into a priest versus priest match if you happen to go super long. So yeah, it's fine. If we can draw Alakir in the next 2 turns, we should win though. If I play that, I'll get a 1, a 2, and a 3. That's not good. I really don't like this 3/7. Make him replay it, I guess. Yeah, the Ogre Manser has basically just shut me down. I actually don't know if I can win anymore. The Ogre Manser basically just shut me down. If he doesn't play it again for some reason, I can still win. He probably plays it again. 100%. Yeah. I don't know what to do against this. I actually don't know how to respond to that 3-7. I have no idea. I think I need to play 2 Rockbiter weapons. Also play a Lightning Bloom. So this is activated. And then hit this. And then I guess I'll play this and this. I mean... Okay. That second Ogre Manser actually might win him the game. Which sucks quite a bit. It's okay. If I play something my next turn, I should be able to still win next turn. Literally, once I draw... I literally have the entire combo except Alakir, and I only have 5 cards left in my deck, so I should be fine. How's it going? It's going pretty good, David. It's going pretty well. Ogremancer is such a powerful card. I remember I started playing it in a couple of decks back in Scholomance and Dark Moon Fair because I got it off of Jandis one time and was like, wait a minute, this card's insane, especially versus Libram Paladin. So in some of my control decks, I splashed it in, and then I don't know what happened, but then everybody just started doing it, and I was like, well, okay. Looks like you're all super cool. Please don't have... He's gonna play Sociologist. No Sociologist? We have a whole extra turn to... Okay. We have a whole extra turn then. That's super sick. Oh my god. Okay. That's not bad either. We'll take this. We finished Cthulhu. So, like, even though my deck is diluted now, we still have a Cthulhu in the deck. So, all things considered, this is pretty good. We draw Cthulhu. We draw a Lakir. Even a Nara wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to help me get over that one little taunt minion right there. You're my favorite streamer, man. Keep it up. Well, thanks, David. What is your opinion on Token Druid? I think Token Druid is one of the strongest decks in the game. However, it's really, 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 really boring. Okay, so I lose then. I think that's game. How much damage does he have showing on board right now? If he has Jiraxis, that's game. We drew Cthulhu. I mean... I'm playing Cthulhu, and it's actually not going to win me the game. I feel like Cthulhu should do more. Please kill off his 5 minion. Okay, thank God. Okay, his board has been wiped. This buys me probably at least 1 more turn. Maybe even 2, because he's going to have to try to kill the 6/6 probably. So I'm fine with that. Siguro, good for climbing? Fun for climbing? Yeah, it's good and fun. I think it's a really good deck. That Sociologist was the only card I really had to worry about. And on top decking, the Cthulhu there was really strong. I think that taking out Anara for something would be a good idea. I don't know what for yet, but I do think that taking Anara out would just be beneficial overall. Because I don't think Anara is that impressive. She's fine. She's just not like, you know, great. How much damage do I have next turn? Not enough to get Okay, if he doesn't kill the 6/6, I win. Probably. But I'm pretty sure he's either going to kill it or put up a taunt minion or do something. Yeah. Strongman, probably. Ooze? Weird. Guidance. What an odd... I think we just go with Tidal Surge because we don't want to overload in case we draw a Lakir. We just go Bonk and Hero Power. Okay. Dude, this is such a bad totem, man. Literally, if one of the totems was like, at the end of your turn, draw a card. That would be good. That would, like, that wouldn't even be broken. It would just be kind of strong. I don't want to use Rockbiter Weapon, I don't think. I want to use Rockbiter Weapon later in case I, like, actually need it. Do you think Elemental Shaman's the best deck for the class? I don't know. I'm trying out Control Shaman. It's been doing quite well. There might be a I've seen a Control Shaman that, like, also has some, synergies with, Elementals. Like, they combine both aspects and ultimately still rely on Alakir OTK. That's pretty good as well. We drew Alakir, thank gosh. Boom. Lightning Bloom. Note Taker, Nightmare. We get 2 more Nightmares. And bada bing, bada boom once again. Wow, that's 2 games in a row we got the OTK. I feel like this deck might actually be kind of consistent. I had lethal? I don't think I had... Oh shoot, I might have had a lethal. As lucky against this Warlock as we did the last time. But let's see if we can find Alakir Ysera early. And I guess also just keep Venomous Scorpion. I mean, yes, OTK Demon Hunter, fine. There is a deck harder than Rogue is on average. But, like, overall, I would say Rogue is one of the hardest decks to play. Like, yes, you've got that. Maybe Control Priest, because it's kind of hard because there are a lot of decisions. OTK Demon Hunter. That's it. Yeah, OTK Demon Hunter is really hard, though. Because you have to manage your hand size. You need to know when to use resources to survive and when to save them for a potential OTK. What's tough about Miracle Rogue? There's so many decisions you have to make. It's kind of APM because you have to do a lot of things on any given turn sometimes. You need to know what to use your Shadow Step on and when for, like, combos and whatnot, or whether or not you need to save it for a combo or use it early for tempo. Same basic thing with everything in your hand. Do you commit to the board, or do you save stuff for a combo late game? Basically the same decisions that you have to make when playing OTK Demon Hunter, except it's easier because both are, like, okay. Like with OTK Demon Hunter, you definitely don't want to play stuff to survive or play stuff early. You almost always want to save it. Like, ideally. But against Rogue, both strategies can work. You just need to think about, like, what would work in that given matchup. I don't understand why this guy's roping. It's turn 1, turn 2. Secret passage animation takes too long. True. I've been there. I think we've all been there at some point. Guidance is great. Generates more resources. Mid-range decks are generally the easiest. You just play stuff on curve. I'd say mid-range and aggro. And then control would be harder, but Miracle Rogue isn't the same thing. It's combo. It's not OTK, although it can be. That's another thing. It can also be an OTK deck. So do you want to save your resources against, say, like a priest to try to OTK them, or do you think you can burst them down in time and, like, just do tons and tons of consistent damage? I'm just saying, when comparing Rogue to Paladin, Hunter, Druid, Mage, and even Shaman. I mean, Shaman's bad, but it's still pretty simple. Rogue is more complicated than, like, all of them. Storm Strike does 4 damage. That means I get to keep my poisonous minion alive and push 3. It's actually pretty good here. I get to play this next turn. And then maybe try to finish him off with Instructor Fireheart later on. I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see.
Haven't heard of me? You will.
Okay. Coin, drain, drain. Unfortunate. 70% of the games, I not only, I just don't get any combo pieces discounted. I mean, you don't need to have combo pieces discounted to win, but it does make it a lot easier. I'll probably play OTK Demon Hunter tomorrow. I don't think I plan on playing it today, but I'll probably play it tomorrow. So if you want to tune in then, I'll probably give you an example on how to play the deck. Because I used to suck at the deck, but I've gotten to the point now where I'm pretty good at it. Like, I'm not saying I'm insanely good or I'm a god or anything, but I've gotten pretty good. Like, I'm at about a 65-70% win rate every season. I played it like 30 games the first season, went like 12-18, and since then every single season has been like 65 or better % win rate. It's been really good. Best streamer rule. Thanks, David. Oh, you don't get Il'gynoth at all. I not only not get any combo pieces discounted. Okay. I mean, yeah, you probably are playing well, and it's just disheartening. I understand where you're coming from. It definitely does suck when, like, you know that you're playing well, and the game just says, no, we're not gonna, like, let you win for some reason. Okay. I was hoping that that was something different, but whatever. Waiting for him to play Sociologist, and then I'm gonna play Instructor Fireheart to try to play around it. Okay, so he wants to play Ticketus next turn. That's good to know. We'll play around Ticketus this next. He's going to play Ticketus this turn. That's why he played Strongman for 7, so he can play Ticketus, and we'll try to figure out how to beat that with Instructor Fireheart next turn. I mean, sometimes Il'gynoth is going to be near the bottom of your deck. I mean, 50% of the time, he's going to be in the bottom 50% of your deck, like, in the long run, right? So, you've only played, what, like 40 games? I guess 47? I guess you could just be getting really unlucky. But, also, if you're 11 and 36, there's got to be stuff that you're doing wrong. Like, it's the same thing that I have with TFT. I don't know if you guys play TFT or like Battlegrounds, where it's very easy to blame the luck or like, oh, I didn't hit the units that I needed to win. But like, there were probably other things that you could have done. You could have pivoted. You could have positioned differently. Anything in order to help you win some of those matchups. Okay. 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 Well, at least they burned 2 Cthulhu pieces. I mean, at that point, who really cares about burning? Once he burns 1, there's really no point in holding on to the other ones. So, boom. 1, 2. I can play it twice if I play this. I could play both lightnings, play it 3 times. Let's just play it once and try to get more spells off of this. Lightning Storm. Not bad. Probably play another... Oh, I guess another Lightning Storm would be technically better. We are overloaded quite a bit this turn. Oh my god, we are overloaded a ton. Oh my god, I will have 4 mana next turn. But on the bright side, I'm not dead, so I'll take it. I guess we take Lightning Storm again, because it can start with, like, this is 5 mana for 5 damage to all enemy minions, basically. That's not bad. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell you what you could be doing better on any deck with having very little information. Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell people what they could be doing better, I guess, with very little information about what the people are actually doing. So no, what is the Secret Rogue win condition? I want to pick it up, but I don't understand the game plan. You just play tempo, draw a ton of cards, and try to burst them down at the end of the game with Alex Straza and Wicked Stabs. Or, you hold on to one secret until like late game, and then you play secrets with Hanar and try to get as much value out of that as possible. But usually it's just the tempo.
This is not what we stood for.
You don't pick the ones.
Okay, so we want to take that one. So he gets another 6/6 out on the board. We go boom, 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 and wipe the board next turn. When Warlock has Twisting Nether for 8 mana and Shaman has to be overloaded 6 just to remove a board, lol. I mean, to be fair, Twisting Nether destroys everything. The Lightning Storm only destroyed his minions. But still, having to be overloaded 6 to barely kill his board is kind of ridiculous, considering a classic card, like one classic card from Warlock is just like outclasses it. It's kind of funny, actually. The only card that I need off of this is Nightmare. So I just go boom. I get 2 cards. I only really need Nightmare. And then we just bounce the 6/6 back to his hand to stop 6 damage from coming in. This 4 can kill that 6/4. And now all we need to do is draw Alakir and we win. Not calling out Twisting Nether. Oh no, yeah, I know. I'm talking about how weak Shaman is in general. Like, Twisting Nether's fine. Twisting Nether's a perfectly balanced card. But a card that's pretty balanced being outclassing Shaman that hard is a little bit ridiculous, I gotta say. Rush or something? Rush is fine. And then just Lightning Bolt it, double trade. Okay, Alakir, whenever you want to show up, I'm down. Problem with Shaman is they don't have powerful cards. They have powerful combinations, but then have no draw to support those combinations. Yep, that's a pretty good, it's a pretty good explanation of what goes on with Shaman. 6/6, another 6/6. Buh. Oh. I think I still made the correct play, but I could have played it a little bit differently. Chain Lightning I think is best. I don't want to be overloaded, but I'm already going to be overloaded a lot next turn. So let's just be overloaded a ton next turn and just take both. That's fine. Just need to draw Alakir in the next couple of cards. If we can draw Alakir, we can still win. If we don't draw Alakir, we lose. He didn't burn it, which is nice. If he plays Yasharaj and eventually burns it, that would suck, though. There needs to be a cram session-like card in Shaman. I feel like there should be a card. Even if it's like a 5-mana card. That's like, for every elemental you've played, draw a card. Mage has one for every secret you've played, which is potentially about as easy as playing elementals. It could be a legendary, although I'd hope it would be like an epic or something personally. This draws me an extra card. We have Alakir, okay. We have Alakir. We kill this. We play Devolving. Hit Envoy. It's not bad. We go Lightning. and then kill. And then next turn, we win the game if he plays no taunt minions. Yes, that is the plan. If he plays a taunt minion, we just go next. Okay. Okay. Cool. Got him. Once again. Literally, I have won with this combo 3 out of my 5 games that I've played. And the only 2 games that I lost were because I just didn't have draw. Which makes sense. But yeah, what were the only 2 games I've lost? I lost against a spell mage, nothing I could do, killed me on turn 7 with like 2 incanters flows, and then just destroyed me. And a warlock that burned my stuff, but I have beat a priest and 2 warlocks. And I think this deck can be aggro-ish as well because it has a decent amount of healing. So this version of Control Shaman is basically just stall out and buy as much time as you can to get Alakir, Ysera, and 1 to 2 Diligent Note Takers, so that way you can copy Nightmare, which you get off of Ysera, and get a really big Alakir Windlord to burst them down. And ideally what you do is you have Alakir in hand, 2 Diligent Note Takers, a Lightning Bloom, and Nightmare. Those 5 cards create an OTK that'll do exactly 30 damage, as long as the opponent doesn't have like taunt or anything in the way. And another way that you could potentially win the game is a Nara, and potentially randomly generating something like a Rockbiter weapon to push some extra damage that way. However, you don't really need a Nara if you find yourself getting killed really fast early game. You could take her out because she's not your main win condition, and that is about it. In terms of mulligans, I basically go Guidance, Primordial Studies, Wand Maker, Tidal Surge, Venomous Scorpid, and Kazakus as the main card.